Hey y'all, so happy money making Monday. So I'm about to go work out. However, I wanted to make sure that I did this before the day went by. So we're on day two of our Q&A that we're doing pertaining to the 90-day trading bootcamp that's coming up. It's starting October 1st. 2023. So we're going to be doing a really big deep dive into all things pertaining to trading. That could be in the foreign exchange market, that could apply to the cryptocurrency market, and most definitely apply to the stock market. And if you are a lover of gold and silver like myself, then when we're talking about our precious metals and commodities, of course that applies to that as well. So the past 2 days, the focus is basically answering questions that people have asked me, be it in the comments on social media or in my DMs and or face to face. So I wanted to address those things and also make it available for people to leave comments to ask questions, because I want to answer every single question that comes. And if you don't want to post it on my pages, it's okay, y'all. It's all right. Just go ahead, send a DM. You can send a private message. You can send a message to my email that you will see here on YouTube. You can do that as well. But before we get into all of that other stuff, we have to make sure we do a little bit of housekeeping, right? Let's make sure we stay focused. And that's like the video. Of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And also hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Remember, y'all, all this week, so from September 10th, which was yesterday, to September 17th, which is my birthday, I will be going live at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, and 3 p.m. Pacific. So I want to make sure everyone knows that that's what's happening on my social media platforms, and you'll be able to catch that here on YouTube as well. So now that I got that part out the way, let's get into it. So the topic for today is, what can we trade and how? This is something that I get. So yesterday it was more so about, what's the difference between trading and investing? So now investing is more the long term. You're buying and you're holding those things. You're not looking to flip a profit immediately or, within the next day or so. You're not really looking for that. You're holding on to it for an extended period of time. 3 years, 5 years, 10, 15, 20, whatever it may be. Okay? But trading allows you to do both, which is you have your short term. That could be in a matter of seconds, minutes, hours, days, even weeks. And then you have your position traders, in a sense. These individuals, they will hold trades for months at a time, and they could actually kind of lean more towards the long-term type of trading, because there are some people that hold trades for months leading up to a year. So, everyone is different. You just have to find your lane, which one is your lane, and then go from there. So what can we trade? So one of the things I would like to share with people is, when we're talking about foreign exchange market, typically people talk about, it's one country's currency being traded for another. You're buying and selling them simultaneously. And that is true. Yes, absolutely. But one of the things that people miss out on is knowing that as an investor, you can also trade that same investment and make money when the value of that investment at the time is going down. And let me give you an example of that. So I was introduced to investing in gold and silver back in 2021. And because I know how to trade and I've been consistently profitable and all of these things, I've been able to trade gold. So now, because I do have gold and silver in my portfolio, with the price of gold going down right now because the dollar is strengthening and things have been looking a little more favorable at times for the US dollar. Well, guess what? When I know what's happening in our economy and how it may impact the movement of the the dollar, which will impact the movement of gold overall. With me being an investor, I know when I should start buying to trade as well as buying to invest, and then also when I should start selling in a trade to make money short term, as the value of gold is going down temporarily, and my portfolio when it comes to precious metals at the moment is going down temporarily. So now I can make up the difference. Well, Leona, how do you do that? What do you mean? I don't understand. Okay. So when you are trading, remember, like I shared yesterday, you can make money when the price of something is going up, and also you can make money when the price of something is going down. So what we utilize are brokers. So these are companies that are licensed. There are some that are not regulated, especially here in the United States. And there's something I want to share with y'all in a minute, but you can go the regulated route or the unregulated route. I'm not going to recommend anyone do anything in particular. I would just share with you that if you decide to go the unregulated route, you're now compounding the risk when it comes to trading, okay? Because trading is already a higher risk compared to some investments. And then when you go with an unregulated broker, now you're compounding that risk. So I'm just throwing it out there, not telling you you're right or wrong if you do it, but just something to keep in mind. So if you go the regulated route, cool. That's like going with TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, I want to say it's Awanda, Forex.com. Like, one of the things that you could do is just verify that these particular brokers are regulated in your country. That's it. That's the biggest thing you can really do. So now that we have this platform, let's say we've done our vetting process and everything, which I'll go over later, but we do our vetting process. Now what we will do is either we're going to trade demo, meaning it's not your money put into an account. It's a way for you to practice your skill until you built up the confidence to now put your own money into the broker of your choice, their account, okay? So you could do that, or of course you say, hey, look, I got this. And then just go put your money into a broker. Again, I'm not telling anyone what to do because I am not a licensed trader. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Your money is your money. But what I would tell you from personal experience is that it is not a wise decision to just jump into trading with your money, and you have not proven the strategy to work, okay, that you're using. So just throwing it out there, but everybody's different, okay? So now once you have this broker, you're either demo trading or you're trading in your own live personal account, meaning I put money into it like a bank, and now I can trade that money to either grow it, or if I take some lessons, then my money is going to start decreasing, okay? So when you do that, you're utilizing the platform to put in the order for you and say, I want to sell gold. I don't have to physically go into a gold and silver dealer to sell gold for me to make money. Okay? I can do that electronically with this platform, and I still have my gold and silver stored where I have it stored. Okay? And so this is the beauty of technology, because here in 2023, now we don't have to worry about going to a physical building to do these types of transactions. We can do this through apps on our phone, do it on our laptops, do it on our iPads and whatnot. So technology has really helped us a lot where we're able to do that. One of the things I will say though is during this 90-day trading bootcamp, you're going to learn what to do, how to input trades, all of that good stuff. You'll learn those things during the bootcamp, and you will be expected to do them throughout the duration of the bootcamp, and showing that you know how to do it as well. So that way, going into the new year in 2024, you're ready when the movement shifts back to somewhat normalcy for us, because it's the beginning of the year. So that's one thing. So when we see that, hey, listen, Price of gold is going down. The dollar is a bit stronger at this time. My investment in gold, my portfolio right now is going down a little bit. Let's just say you bought at $2,000, but gold right now is at 1922, 1923, something like that. Well, that means that your portfolio right now with gold is in the negative from an investor standpoint. But if you know how to trade, when you get consistent with trading just in general, now you can start making up the difference in what you have lost so far temporarily with your gold, silver, or whatever you want to trade. Okay, when we're talking about commodities and precious metals. Now, the same rule applies when it comes to those of us that are like investors in the stock market. So let's say, I'm just going to use myself as an example. I have Apple products. So I have my iPhone, watch, so on and so forth. Okay, cool. Well, I invest in Apple because I have all these Apple products. So I want my ownership, right? That investing gives us ownership. So now I'm invested in Apple, but the price of Apple has gone down a bit with what has happened with China. Okay, cool. I'm personally not stressed because of the price that I started buying Apple at. However, so that means I'm still in profit. However, in my mind, I'm like, well, because I know how to trade, I can still trade Apple for a sale because the price was going down. And I'm just talking about when the price was going down, and it's clear with the strategy I use. I could trade and make money as the price of Apple goes down. So now that gives me more capital to utilize. So when it's time to buy Apple from an investor standpoint, meaning I put it into my Charles Schwab account, my TD Ameritrade account, now, boom, I have the capital to put into Apple so I can have more shares. I hope that makes sense. So this is just like some of the things that you can trade outside of, your currencies, your dollars, your pounds, your yens, your Swiss francs. These things you can trade against each other. So again, versus going to a physical building, an ATM or whatever, thanks to technology, we can we can have transactions going back and forth on our phones, laptops, iPads, so on and so forth now. And that's what you do when we're talking about foreign exchange. I can buy and sell a country's currency at the same time through my phone now. Okay? Now, same thing applies with cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, so on and so forth. We can do the same thing here. So again, I invest in cryptocurrency. I have a crypto portfolio. So because the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these things have been going down with everything that's been going on, still talking about this whole FTX situation, and you have Congress, all of the stuff that's going on here in the United States, it's honestly hurting the cryptocurrency community right now. But again, I'm in it for the long haul. So I'm not going to panic when it comes to my portfolio, but I will go into the market and trade so that way I have the money when it's time, when I see another opportunity to buy more Bitcoin, to buy more, Ethereum, so on and so forth. I have the funds, I have the capital to do so. And that's what trading has allowed a lot of us to do. We can now kind of protect our investment by trading when the value of it is going down in that market. We can actually just still trade it and then have the capital when that time comes to buy more of that particular company, more stocks, more cryptocurrency, more gold, more silver, more oil, so on and so forth. So hopefully that part helps everybody. I definitely want to go into how we trade. So remember I mentioned we use brokers. Well, one of the things that I really want to share with you is some of the things to look out for when you are looking for a broker to trade be it demo or live, meaning live, you put your money into this broker account and now you're trading your money. So if you're doing great and all the trades are going in your favor and in the direction that you see it according to the strategy that you are taught, that means your balance is going up. If that is not happening and you are taking more losses in the market, meaning they're going in the opposite direction of what you see the market going into, then that means your balance in your broker account will go down. Okay? So a couple of things to look out for. Number one is this broker regulated in your country? And I want to just say this. If you utilize an unregulated broker, I'm not here to tell you you are right or wrong, because I get it, especially in the United States, there are a lot of things that happen. But at the end of the day, I want you to just think about this. Trading and investing is already risky. Trading is considered to be a bit more riskier than certain investments. So you already have a high risk activity going on. When you utilize an unregulated broker, that now increases your risk. So you're pretty much compounding that risk. Now, again, I'm not telling you you are right or wrong if you use an unregulated broker. I just want you to be mentally prepared for the type of risk that you are going to take should you decide that trading is for you to learn. Okay, so that's number one. So I would say look into what your country requires for brokers to do and what constitutes them being regulated in your country. Okay, and then also look into like opening up a demo account to practice, so you can see how much it costs to enter trades. How much are they charging you per entry into a trade? Okay, how much are they charging you when you are withdrawing from that account? Okay, so not only when you withdraw from them, you have to pay taxes, right? So remember, when you withdraw, are they charging you a fee to withdraw your profit from that platform? If the answer is yes, you need to know how much, what's the percentage, and then get an idea of how often you are looking to do a withdrawal when you start making money with your live trading account. The other thing is making sure that all of your ducks are in a row. You understand the platform. What is their spread? How does the platform work? So that's why doing a demo account first is honestly very, very important. Again, I am not here to tell you you are right or wrong if you go straight from learning the skill to opening up a live account. I'm not going to tell you that, but what again I would say is trading is already high risk. So you're compounding the risk when you just put money into a live broker account and you do not understand how that particular platform works, what their fees are, or any of that. Okay, so that's just a couple of things. There's more, but I don't want to, be on here too long with you guys. But that's just a couple of things that I would really, suggest that a person look out for. Remember, y'all, I am not a licensed trader. I am not a licensed financial advisor, any of those things. I just help people that ask for help on things that I've personally experienced since trading, starting back in like 2017, 2018. So that's what I'm doing here because I really love trading. It's very fun to me. I just want to help people to kind of avoid some of the pitfalls that I know could have been avoided for me, but it just wasn't presented to me in a manner for me to digest it and then make an informed decision on what it is I want to do. So that's what this is all about. These Q&As are to help every single one of you to make a decision on what it is you want to do, especially if you're curious about trading. Don't just jump into something just because. Jump into it because you're like, I know this is what I want. So don't forget, y'all, like the video, like, hit that subscribe button, and of course that notification bell. So for those individuals who know what they want, they're like, hey, I've been looking for a community of people who are willing to be very transparent with me, keep it real with me, hold my hand, take their time with explaining this information. to me so I can process it and then apply accordingly. If you know that is you, go right now, click the link in the description box and join the wait list. When you join the wait list, you're going to get the discount code for when the registration link drops September 15th. There's going to be a window that you have to actually input this discount code so you can save some money. If you do not do that during that window, you miss out on the discount and you'll have to pay full price. But I'm giving you heads up by doing these Q&As as well. And also we'll get the reminders in your email once you join the waitlist. Now, if you're a person that's just pretty much curious, you may want to just see how it works, you know, how our day trading bootcamp works, and, you know, can you see yourself learning and whatever. Then by all means, I say, like I announced yesterday, because that was one of our special announcements, I would say just go for the free trial. Test it out. There's nothing wrong with testing something out to see if you like it and if it makes sense to you. And then on top of that, y'all, you get a 24-hour period where this is where you make a decision after that 7 days. So it's not, hey, you have to make a decision by day 7. No, you have 7 days of information, and then you have an additional 24 hours. Now you make your decision. After that 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen, if you say, hey, it's not for me, that's fine, but you no longer have access to the day trading bootcamp, okay? And keep this in mind as well. If you do the free trial, you do not get a discount. Remember, the discount is during that certain window. So either you know what you want and just go after it, or just test us out, do the free trial. And if you do decide, then of course you will have to pay the full price. But there's also an option for those people who may have some financial challenges. There is a monthly payment option for those 90 days. So, you know, you're not paying the full price up front. So just throwing it out there for anybody who's looking to do that. Again, y'all, the link to join the wait list or just sign up for the 7-day free trial of this trading bootcamp that's happening October 1st this year. Go to that link in my description box, put your information in, and you'll get set up, okay? Last thing is, every single day this week, again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going live answering questions. So in this video, I need you to do me a favor. If you honestly have a question, like, it doesn't matter what the question is, just be honest with yourself. Like, this is what I'm really curious about as it pertains to trading, because I want to make an informed decision on how I move forward with learning this skill. Put it in the comments, and then I can address the questions for the remainder of this week. That's the goal. I have questions already from people that have asked certain things, but if there is something that a good number of people are asking over and over again, because I'm seeing it in the comments, it's been sent to my DM, it's been sent to my email, then guess what? I'll definitely address it during this week, okay? So that's the other thing. So join me tomorrow, September 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific. We'll be going live again. And this time, as far as I know right now, we'll be talking about the benefits and, of course, the drawbacks of trading. I want to keep it real with y'all, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to leave you all with my favorite quote, and that's from the legend. His name is Arthur Ashe. He says, to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Y'all have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time you see this. For those that are catching the replay, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go.